Welcome back to the Stephan Show. My name is Graham, and welcome to my show. And we had just an unbelievable coincidence. You know what? I almost don't want to believe this was a coincidence because it was too perfectly timed. I would want to call this more so fate. This was fate, just knocking on the door because we had this happen. I posted my reaction to Millennial Money at the exact same time as CNBC posts their brand new Millennial Money. It's just like we're on the same wavelength here with me and CNBC. We're on the same page. We know how each other thinks. It's like a symbiotic relationship. I said this last time that we both kind of help each other out. They give me content and then I react to it. But not only that today, you know what? We're also featuring this video, the 20-cent iced coffee. All of you guys want me to post my recipe about how I make my 20-cent iced coffee. I read all the comments. I know that's like the most in-demand video. So if I do this, you better watch it. You better turn on that notification bell and be the first ones to click on it as soon as I post it, because I will do that. If enough people can hit the notification bell, I'm just gonna go and do it. But I better not be posting this and then it gets like 400 views, you know? This has got to be a 100K banger. So make sure to subscribe, make sure to turn on the notification bell. And with that said, you know, it's funny. I typed in Millennial Money on YouTube, and when I type that in, I'm the second result when you type in Millennial Money. I'm getting the top hits when you type in Millennial Money. It's not CNBC no more. It's your boy. It's Stephan here. Okay, so anyway, so we got a brand new episode today. I am excited. This is a great day. I am excited. Okay, we got living on $70,000 a year in New York City. Wait for it. Millennial Money. I love that. It just has this very simplistic elegance to it that I can't describe. Millennial Money. Okay, here we go. Let's give this a shot. Let's watch this.
More choices in front of you of pricing and location.
By the way, we all gotta make sure to do our part to watch the ads on the YouTube channel, so that way we support the creator, which is a very good thing. And the more you support the creator, the more money the creator has from our 20-cent iced coffee. So you see that that helps. Let's watch the ad. We watch more than 5 seconds of the ad. That's a little trick right there. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that on YouTube, but anyway, oops.
Money to me doesn't have to be this 50-50 thing. I think it should be about like equity, not equality. There's a distinct difference.
I have no idea what she's talking. I don't even think she knows what that means. I think she just made that up because it sounds really unique and it sounds really like, whoa. That sentence doesn't make any sense.
I think it should be about like equity, not equality. There's a distinct difference.
Reminds me of the saying, you know, nobody knows what it means, but it's provocative. Gets the people going. That's what she just said right there. It makes no sense. Millennial Money.
Every day I commute to Rikers Island. I go through a bunch of security and I work at a jail.
That's got to be a pretty interesting job. You know what? I got to say, jokes aside, I would be really interested to like hear. I bet she has some stories on this. I'd love to. I'm a story person. I love to hear stories about stuff like this. I think that's pretty interesting.
When it comes to a budgeting system, a lot of it's in my brain.
I don't know how I feel about that. You can't just say like, oh, it's all in my head, and you add up like $14 avocado toast, $5.75 Starbucks iced lattes. I'm the type of person where if I don't write something down, I forget it. Like, here's the thing. You think you're gonna remember something. You think, oh, I don't gotta write that down. I'm not gonna forget that. And then like 20 minutes later, you forget it. That's how a budget would be. There's no way she can remember what she spent 3 weeks ago on a Tuesday at 4 p.m. There's no way.
I don't use budgeting apps. Those things give me more anxiety than anything. It makes me feel like guilty for things that I don't want to feel guilty for if I buy an iced coffee. I don't think the $3.50 iced coffee really makes a difference in my finances.
We just joked about this. Oh, wow. I don't like this already. This sounds like it's going to be a disaster because she's saying she keeps track of everything in her mind, but she doesn't want to use an app because then she feels guilty. I bet what she's doing is just subconsciously tuning out everything she spends money on that she shouldn't be spending money on. That's what she's doing. She's like, no,
I didn't spend $300 on an outfit the other week. That's not in my head. I didn't spend it. That didn't happen.
Meanwhile, though, it's on the credit card statement, you know? I don't know. Just my guess. Okay, so we got Leah's typical monthly spending versus income. Income $38.34 and $26.60. Okay, so here's my thinking is $26.60 is not that, it's not bad. She's not spending, I think, an exorbitant amount of money. I mean, her income could probably be a little bit higher. It's not bad, and her expenses are decent relative to her income, and just overall, $26.60 to be living every single month is really good. So I can't knock that one, and so far it's a pass from me.
I've lived here for almost 4 years in this apartment.
Aw, Barney's cute. I like Barney.
I have about $115,000 in student loan debt.
Oh, whoa, $150,000, that's too much money. That's so much money. What did she study? What did she study? Oh my God, that's so bad. That's a lot. I like how she's laughing about this too. I just paused this right now. Man, I just think the ROI from going to graduate school is so minuscule. I just don't see the point unless you want to be like a lawyer or a doctor, or you want some like real, or you go to like, you know, a top 2 MBA program for investment banking or something like where it's really required. But otherwise, the ROI that I've seen that you get from advanced degrees, so far from what I've experienced from all of my friends who have gone, is just, it's basically like, do you have money that you want to flush down the toilet, is what they say. And people are like, yeah, you know, how much could I flush? And they'll be like, how much do you have? And they'll be like, oh, I have $115,000 that I could get out as a loan, and I could flush all of that down the toilet. And college is like, yeah, that's fine, sign right here. And well, how about we flush $50,000 a year down the toilet? And they're like, yeah, that sounds good to me. That's so far what I've seen. Is that equivalent? Not to that extreme, you know, I'm exaggerating here, but that is what I think. That's my opinion, not financial advice.
I don't worry about them anymore. I'm on the public service loan forgiveness plan. I qualify, I submit my application. I just recertified, it was approved. I'm making some headway. I have a lot, but I don't pay a lot, and I'm not planning on giving them more money than they asked for, because hopefully in 10 years, it'll just be gone.
That's interesting. I mean, fine. I think the cost of college is just outrageous anyway, but you know, if this is the route she wants to take and that gets rid of her loans, then hey, you know, 10 years, that's, you know, that's $1,200 a month worth of loans extra just for poof, gone. All right.
And if at some point in 10 years they say, actually, you don't qualify, I'll just keep giving them $10 a month. And it's, you know, I'm just like, whatever.
Like, the thing is, like, I understand at least the mentality behind it, being like, you know what, I'm not going to give any more than I want to. This is it. This is as much as I'm going to give. But at the same time, I feel like you made the conscious decision to go and take out over $100,000 worth of loans. Like, that was your choice. So you kind of knew what you were getting into. So at the very least, part of me feels like, okay, you know, you want to just pay the minimum, fine, whatever. But also part of me feels like, well, you know, when you make that decision to go and take out that much debt, you should at least kind of bear the consequences of that and at least work or do something to pay off the loan. So anyway, I'm kind of split on that.
It's taken me a long time to get a rapport. I'm finally not that lady anymore. They actually know my name now, which is really, really cool. It's so cool.
You know what? I'm really happy she enjoys her work and she finds purpose and meaning behind that. I think that is vital. And the fact that she seems to enjoy going to work and she likes what she's doing, I think is I can't knock that. I mean, what she's doing, you know, it's so far I don't really see much wrong with this video.
I've told my opinions on new coffee labels, oral hygiene, dyeing your hair, just anything. I just got really good at getting picked.
You know, it's funny, when I was younger, I used to do focus groups, and they would pay really well, and you would get paid about $100 to sometimes $300 or $400 for, like, you know, a few hours worth of work. It was really fun. And the thing is, when you start doing them a lot, you start to realize that they want you to answer certain questions in a certain way. And once you kind of figure out what that is, you can almost get accepted to every single time. I've noticed this as well. So I think she kind of knows what to say to be selected on it. So it's very smart. And it's a good way to make some extra side money if you have the time.
During the holiday Christmas season, I'll work at paper stores. I stock shelves. After work, I'll just train over there, and I'm tired, right? Like, it's exhausting. But during the holidays, then I have, you know, a few extra paychecks of a couple $100s.
Again, I can't knock this because so far everything is fine, but there's always something. Knowing it's millennial money, they wouldn't just put something up if there's not something here that's outrageous, okay? So I bet we're gonna be getting to it.
My savings account is my PayPal account, so that has about a little over $5,000 in it.
That is not a savings account. Why would you ever use PayPal? How is that ever remotely your savings account? Why? If you're watching this, because so far a lot of these people have seen my videos now, high interest savings account, please. Move it to Wealthfront, move it to Ally Bank, move it to Markets by Goldman Sachs, move it to VO Bank. I don't care where you move it anywhere but PayPal. Do not keep your money in PayPal. Don't do that. Keep a few $100 in PayPal if that makes you feel better. Don't keep it in PayPal. Don't do that. Why? Why? This is why it's millennial money. This is why. Okay, so that's good. So this is getting better. It's not getting worse so far. It's getting a little bit better. So that's good.
$240 go into that every month. That's preset, and that's based off of the bracket that you're in. When it comes to budgeting for food and groceries, this is something I could be better at. I've also reached a point in my life where I'm willing to pay more for better ingredients because I love to cook. It brings me so much joy. Our CSA just started, so there's so many vegetables in my fridge right now. I'm probably not gonna buy a vegetable for the next 26 weeks.
Do vegetables last that long? God, man, that's how long since I've had a vegetable. I don't know how long they last. I just would assume the vegetables go bad after like a few days, but I don't know. It sounds terrible to say that. I need to eat more vegetables.
I do have an account through Robinhood that I'll put money into just to buy stocks. I've kind of been dabbling a little bit in that.
It would be so funny if she put a Robinhood affiliate link in the description, which, by the way, I'm throwing a Robinhood affiliate link in the description for anyone that wants to sign up and get a free stock. This is that plug for that. Yes, I'm plugging something today because I feel like it. Yeah.
But I would love to become more financially literate also because I would love to share that with other people.
She wants to share her affiliate link with other people. Let's make that very clear, because if you sign up, you get a free stock and then the other person gets a free stock too. So that's the joys of Robinhood referral links.
The most important lesson I've learned about money is that if you have it, you should give it. You should share it.
What you should be really doing is buying real estate with the money. That's what you should be doing with your money. You give it to the homeowner who is selling their house. That's where you give your money, to that person. So in exchange, you get a property. You can own land. That's what this is all about. You want to be a landowner. You want to be like, I own 3 land. That's what I do. That's where you give your money.
It shouldn't be this resource that you covet for yourself. It should be available to everyone.
Not to be confused with communism, though. Let's put a little asterisk on that one. Not communism.
I think my view on money it's not negative, but it's not positive. It's just like a thing you need to survive. But also don't let money be the reason why you can't engage in certain things.
Oh, another episode of Millennial Money. This one wasn't as bad as some of the other ones. I mean, what can I knock her on? There's really not much. The PayPal account is just stupid, but it's not the end of the world. Her student loan debt is outrageous, but if she's really on that student loan forgiveness program and she's just gonna minimum payment it the entire time, that's her choice. I wish she was doing more wrongs, just not because of it, because I have a vengeance against her doing something, just because I want more interesting content that I can, react to. she's really not doing that much wrong. It seems like she's very well-rounded. Money is not her focus, like it is mine, and she seems content and happy with life and fulfilled with her work. And she's saving for her retirement at least, and she has some money tucked away, and she wants to take care of her family. And man, we got to find some more interesting. We got to go back to glamour. That's what's probably going to need to happen here, is we got to go to glamour. Because Millennial Money, CNBC really has to step it up and get some crazy people. That's what we really need to react to. So, you know what? I mean, again, not really doing much terribly wrong. There's not much I could say. Just hit the like button is really all I can say, and comment anything else down below that you want me to react to. But this one is, oh, you know what? We should read the comments, because I know on the last Millennial Monies, everyone is like, Graham is gonna love this. Let's go to the comments right now. What's the top comment? What did I just say? Oh, Graham is gonna love this. I did not read the comments before seeing this, by the way. Oh my God, 446 likes on that. Now it's 447. Diamond level content. Who is Graham? Justin. I am Graham. Make that 20-cent iced coffee and watch this gem. I just did. Okay. So anyway, I love all of you guys. You guys are amazing. We're all on the same page here. We all get it. And this is my reaction video. Again, we got to get some more interesting Millennial Money content going up here. Because she needs to be doing more stuff wrong just so I can get upset. Because I didn't really get triggered in this one. Not that much today. So anyway, with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Again, if you want me to make the 20-cent iced coffee tutorial, all I ask is that you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that when I do post it, I'll try to post it next week if you guys will do that. And yeah, add me on Instagram. I post it pretty much daily, so if you want to be a part of it there, feel free to add me there. Thank you again for watching, and until next time.